Alvo trick your ass out of $1 million. What are you doing, man? With your stupid talking about Fendi when that clock that was going viral and
Y'all
would
see
get
my
your ass
dog?
hooked. With your stupid, you was in love with Alvo and you knew he didn't want you, and you started talking about
We
Fendi
Whatever.
with
can't
your
see you,
stupid ass.
Shamar.
Now you round her
I would
dick,
not
big on. You
bitch
did,
that put elbow on. How what
yeah,
you talking
yeah,
about?
and you did, and your ass
And
on.
he get
Too long.
paid.
You
I'm the
too
one
long.
that got
You too
paid for
long.
do stupid bitch.
Period. You fell in love with somebody you knew who didn't want your stupid ass. You
Okay, and I
did.
don't give a.
Okay, well, why you
And get
start
what
talking
I
about
jump.
Fendi
You
with your
not know how
stupid
many
ass?
niggas I get? Do you not know
I'm
how
just
many niggas I
saying.
get?
I beef with Ace though.
I don't got no beef with Ace. He
You
came in here
were-
bad, so I
No,
told
you
him to come out here.
on
He
me.
get playing. He didn't want to talk about Big Blood, and
No,
they
because you
said
keep
that he
speaking
was
of
in
why
gutter
you go
K
around.
in the
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 hey.
ass.
No, I never did that. What you talking
You
about?
So
can
you
see
never was
that
in gutter
shine.
K. Let's
Yeah, I
see,
can see
Shamar.
you.
Let's see. It's on here.
Bitch.
Well, hold you to that.
Shamar, oh my god.
That is disgusting.
You shut the you do it and it's disgusting.
Ooh, Lord Jesus. Ooh, help him.
Bad little show if I did
Ace.
that, but I
Okay,
just
well,
had to
Ace.
show
Okay,
him.
Ace. So Ace, you never tried to.
Yeah, what you talking about?
So you didn't try to.
No.
Please show the proof.
So you never
Bitch.
said nothing.
Oh, the crew.
Y'all do not show that video.
Shamar, you want everybody to see you sucking.
You
Put it
talk-
in your mouth on live. They know I was telling the truth.
No, that's
You know that,
man,
girl.
oh, you really want attention.
Ain't got it. Thank
And I'm
you.
trying to give it to you.
Ain't got it.
Let me
Ain't
see.
got it. You can't give me nothing but HIV. Definitely don't want
I
that,
can
boo.
I can give you
Move
these
forward.
paws.
Move forward. Move
I
forward.
can
This
give you
ain't.
these
This not
paws.
that, boo.
I can give you these paws, babe.
Girl, you ain't
That's
got
right.
no car. You can't give me nothing but a disease. You don't keep your hair cut. Your clothes are stinking. I could never. You think you could lay next to me and smelling the way you smell? Hell no. Is you cool?
I be smelling talking
No,
about.
hell you don't. Cause you
I
out
can't wait
everywhere
to
you
see
go. You
Memphis,
ain't got no
dog. I'm gonna
clothes when you
spit in
pull
his
up.
face.
What are you talking about? Have you ever seen me a day in your life?
No, I got the drift off you.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The stinking person. Mm-mm.
No,
And you positive.
everybody been around thinking, but
Memphis, dog.
Ace stay clean. Ace keep
Memphis, dog.
act
I just want to let you
nigga,
know when I see
act
you, I'm gonna spit on you like a
nigga.
slave,
Get
bitch.
your
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
out it,
I'ma
get your
swing on you
feelings.
so hard and grab you by your afro and just twist
Now,
you.
Man, I swear, Messy Dog claims everybody got a house in Virginia, that pack. You know, that monkey. Apparently, everybody got it but him. And I can't stress the fact enough that I'm not sure why everybody is so concerned about people's medical background. You know what I mean? Unless they trying to lay down with them or something. I heard Messy Dog be in everybody DMs. I've definitely heard him make some weird passes at Shamar. Now he's claiming that Ace not only wants him but got it. And obviously he's already said that about Alvo, Shamar, and every other person he seems to have beef with. Not him bringing Gutter K into it. We don't do that. What's good, Bedtime Bandits? It's your girl Brent, and I'm coming with that late night, early morning tea. So you already know what to do for your girl. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notification bell so you never miss when your girl is dropping a hot pot of tea. Be the first to comment on my video for a post notification shout out at the end of every video. I also do shout outs for CA's Super Chats, and if you join my membership, so make sure to do that. You'll also get some exclusive bedtime tea. And all contents used in videos does fall under fair use for commentary purposes. Over here on Bedtime Reacts, we add commentary, comic relief, and advice to every single video. And if you're a real bedtime bandit and you've been keeping up with my past videos, then you know that Tommy and Alvo have been going at it all week long. Real and Shamar and here and there along the way. Alvo did not come to play. He has been low-key going in on Tommy, and Tommy had to go and get the cavalry. Called up Shamar to get Kevin the bounty hunter's number, trying to apparently get Alvo in jail, linking up with Var Shamar's fake ex to pay someone $2K to put the pause on Alvo. And Alvo claims he's getting Tommy locked up. And speaking of locked up, why did Tommy drop tea that his baby mama was in jail recently and he had to step up as a parent? On darn well the internet gon' run with it. Don't even start to ask me what Shamar was doing in that clip earlier on in the video, because believe me, you don't want to know. But before I pour y'all up this Tommy and Alvo tea, you already know what you better do for your girl. Smash that like button for me. Don't be stingy with them likes now.
You want to talk about my son? You want to talk about my stud sister? Well, we talking about your stud baby mama. We finna talk about her mental state of what she going through because what you put her through. See, tell me, the difference between me and you is I knew who I was. Even when I was DL, I wasn't dealing with women like that. Tell me, you went and had a baby with a woman knowing that you was a gay man. And not only that, you put that young lady through a lot of things. Connecticut used to be so pretty. I was going through Connecticut page, y'all. In her old picture, she was so pretty. She was so full of life. Then next thing you know, it showed the baby. Then after the baby, all the pictures went to looking like this. Come on, y'all. Let's go, y'all. We need to talk about everybody else, but you failed to mention that your baby... You said that I got a dyke sister, but you failed to mention that your baby mother is a stud. Tell me, you worried about what Alvo got going on? Is Alvo going to jail? Is Alvo a good person? But yet, you laid down with a woman knowing that you was a gay man and had a baby. Ain't nothing wrong with being a man and having children. But the thing about it is you don't love your son because you put it on your son that you wasn't going to go live until Monday, but you just went live with Shakana and you went live on Instagram. Tell me to blame for her actions, though. Tell me to blame for her actions, though, because you got to understand how it feels. Imagine being a woman and you trying to love on a man and thinking that you got a man, and then next thing you know, you find out that he's a homosexual. And you don't find out that he's a homo because the way he act, or you done seen something, you find out he get on apps talking to a gay man. Tommy put his baby mama life at risk so many times. Same way y'all be talking about him, boy, he did the same thing. And then next thing you know, that girl done had that baby, found out about Tommy, and turned into a kid. How is Tommy to blame? What the proof is in the pudding. She was so pretty, she seemed like she had it together. Then all of a sudden, in amount of months, she become a crackhead. How is he not to blame? The same way he said, my mama fat ass need to be locked up because how I came out. Tommy is to blame. Tommy and that lady is the one to blame for how Tommy's son gonna grow up. Tommy's so busy on the internet raising my business, raising Shamar business that he ain't even raising his son. Not only is his dad, but she's a stud. Not only is his daddy a homo, his daddy have a son who you gave up on to chase your dreams. Once you have a child, your dreams on hold. Once you have a kid who you wanted to be, what you wanted to do, you can't do that no more. You knew that you wanted to leech off Shamar before you went and laid with that lady. You also called your kid numerous times to prove a point. You so mad that everybody's speaking on your son, but you call your son, and I would say put him in grown people business, but you put him in grown homeless people business. I mean, don't know how to be a parent. And clearly the people that watch him don't know how to be one either. I'm not talking to my supporters, I'm talking to the parents. Huh? What mother would call her to address a homeless situation? You already said you don't got your son living with you because you don't want him to see your lifestyle, but you calling him and to confirm things on your lifestyle. You called your son answered the question that you asked him, and he said, can I get some money to get Roblox? Aww. Can I get money to get Roblox? You called your son, and after you put him in grown gay people business, he was asking about money to play games. An innocent child who don't have his mother or his father.
Y'all like the video yet? Okay, don't be stingy with them likes. I'm just making sure you're paying attention to what Alvo is saying because he low-key ate down. I know they say right message, wrong messenger, and I honestly don't think Alvo should be commenting on parenting considering he's not a parent. However, I am a firm believer on keeping the young ones out of grown folks' business. I'm not sure where this comparison of stud baby mamas and stud sisters is coming from, and I'm not sure why Tommy thinks it's okay to keep calling her a DIKE. Like nobody in the Bussy Bunch has any respect for the community. In my opinion, it doesn't matter what your orientation is. If your body is able to reproduce, you're certainly welcome to. Shoot, even if you want to adopt or foster, that's your choice. You know Tommy wasn't having that, and he hopped on live, read Alvo for an hour and a half straight, but don't worry, BedTime got the good parts for y'all. And he even dropped some receipts on Alvo's grooming allegations. But before I boil up another cup of hot steaming tea, you already know what to do for your girl to support the channel. Smash that like button right below the video.
Said you had a choice. So if you didn't want to do anything, you could have clearly said, hey, baby, I don't want to do that. And I would have said, okay, you're not the last fish in a goddamn ocean. It's plenty more men who ready to put it down to have somewhere to stay.
That's crazy. I don't even know what the answer to that.
So for you to think out your mind that you the only man in the ocean that got it, let it go. So let's continue to go. And whatever happened, happened. So at the end of the day, it's not your fault. It's my fault too. So I apologize for me because you didn't great. But from this day forward, so let's start over. Leave me. I was vulnerable in using my body. So then you came and got me and put me in your space, and then I had to do the same exact thing. Rich, at the beginning, I had always had a choice.
Exactly.
I could have said no, and whatever happened, happened. So at the end of the day, it's not your fault. It's my fault too. So I apologize for saying that you're great.
And try to tell my name down. I'm tired of explaining. When he went to jail. So he made all that money that he claimed that he will need 150 for. He made that just to sit in the house. But y'all not talking about that though. But y'all talking about Tommy putting out his information. But y'all not talking about when he just sit up here and lied to y'all and told y'all that he was supposed to be going to jail last week. But everybody acting clueless and dumbfounded and slow now because we talking about it. That boy got a real mental problem and God need to work on him. That's a mental problem. He come out my baby mama on this. He's on that. And I wish Shamar would have never even dealt with this nigga. Because I'm telling y'all, if Shamar would have never dealt with this nigga wouldn't even be a picture of my life. Telling y'all, he going out this weekend with y'all money. And not one time y'all got on here and investigate that I said about his fat ass mama. I meant what I said.
That ain't right. Shame on you.
This whole weekend, this man been playing victim, accepting money from y'all, and going out having a ball while y'all sitting at home waiting on one of us to go live. This man told y'all he need money for court. He need money for a Greyhound. This man been lying to y'all for a couple weeks now, saying he need money for an airport and a Greyhound. He gotta go to court, and ain't been nowhere but them. They talking about my baby mama and me. Yeah, Alvo been lying to y'all about them case. He not going to jail for no couple days. He got a big case. I talked to Kevin.
Really?
Alvo ain't going to jail for no little bit ass case. He keep telling y'all he gave the police the wrong name. No, he not. Kevin told me the reason why he's looking for Alvo, and Alvo know that. What I'm gonna do is Monday, I'm gonna get Kevin on the line and we're gonna do an interview so Kevin can come out his mouth and tell y'all on the run. And then we gonna plot some T's on here then. And then he gonna be on here crying, playing victim again. Watch what I tell y'all. He gonna be on here crying, playing victim. Lies. If you gonna send me to jail, send me, bitch. Don't give a did hardcore time, bitch.
What did you say?
Jail like a little slap on the wrist, ho. Send me to jail. I ain't gotta pay rent. How fun it is to live for free, bitch. No damn police. Do what you do, bitch. Call the police all tell me what they did, y'all. I didn't defraud. Yeah, I'm gonna call the police don't tell me. Bitch, it's 911. Call them. And how you gonna talk about my baby mama when your sister a dyke? Like, that's not cool. You can't. Why you gonna talk about a dyke when if you say my baby mama a stud, your sister a dyke? She really wanna be a man.
Wait, how you know that? Well, what the
Hey, grooming you to do that. Why would you still constantly sell yourself the way you're selling yourself for the less? Groom, you been and now you want to give yourself away to anybody you can, to any nigga that want a piece of that dookie. You want to give it away to anybody. You was never groomed. You was always a hoe, because you was holding around when you was in my house. Around old man, you wasn't groomed. You was already before you got there. You was already groomed when you left your stepdaddy's house, because he was tearing that ass up after he leave the studio.
Oh, no.
When you was already groomed when you had to stay home on your birthday and watch the goddamn baby and get plunged when daddy come home. You was already groomed on me, blaming on your parents for not being a mom and a dad. And they was too much, your mom was too much worried about her other kids, and your dad was worried about the goddamn pre-jail. And me and you are almost the same age. So what you telling me was groomed was when that old man came to pick you up in front of my neighborhood and I cussed you out and I said, Alvo, why is you cussing letting people come to my house? Why is you getting picked up in my house? If you gonna get picked up, go get picked up by the store or go get picked up somewhere else. You was groomed by them old man, that's why you turned out the way you turned out, and that's why you on Twitter selling yourself for the licks. If you really loved yourself and cared about yourself, a lot of situations you will respect yourself and know not to post yourself on Twitter. And if you're gonna post yourself on Twitter, then keep it private. Cause should nobody know what you doing in your bedroom, honey. Room you when your goddamn cousin, twin, was trying to make you suck his.
He had his cousin named Twin. He had his cousin named Twin, and he's a twin. And his cousin, he used to get me to suck his.
Whoa, hey.
He used to touch on me.
He lied on my name because he want everybody to tear me down and to try to build himself up. I told y'all, that's a devil. And he used God's name for y'all to get confused. That's a devil. Only devil mother he done. That's the devil. He know how to do all the signs that a devil would show you. He know how to cry. He know how to do it on point. He know how to make it seem like everything around him is because of him.
Relax.
That's a dangerous ass man. He made Shamar sign on his bun just to go on a run. So Shamar, I'm glad Shamar was smart enough to go get her mother that bun so she won't get system. That's a devil. I didn't go to Jerry Springles.
I was always be like, oh, I'm a liar, I'm messy, and she used to swear I was a drama queen. So then, one of my uncles, he started touching on me. And that's
Two
when
uncles?
started touching on
Oh, what is going on here?
I said, this man is downstairs. True. I told Shamar, I said, Shamar, I'm scared. I said, my arm popped out of location, and this man might beat my ass. And I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. I said, Shamar, I cannot go down there. I said, Shamar, I'm gonna tell y'all. I said, Shamar, can you please walk down there and see is he down there? Because I cannot fight. My shoulder is hurting. I cannot see. I'm like, Emily, I was crying. That shit was painful. I'm crying, I'm hurting. I'm like, I can't do it, Shamar. Please go down there and watch and see he down there. Shamar said he's not down there. I had to hide my car from where I park my car all the time to another apartment across the streets. We go get in my car and drive it to the hospital. Shamar came with me. The next day, where my arms is in that sling patch, and I'm taking Tylenol to ease pain, guess who pop up? Alvo. He knocked on my door. He come in my room. He said, babe, I'm sorry. You sorry for what? I'm sorry that I popped your arm out of location. Tried to guilt trip me. Tried to make me feel like I was the wrong one, just so that he could move in. Even after he hurted me the way he hurted my arm, I let him come back in. No! The next time, my car man to work, I picked this man up. I go get this man food when it was time to go eat. We go out to eat. We go drink. We gonna do everything off of my begging money. See, y'all didn't understand what I was doing with my begging money. When I was begging for money, I had to beg for 2 people, me and him. And I was doing all this stuff, making sure that he was good. Make sure he was good. My car, 6 o'clock in the goddamn morning, go take my son to school. And you know why I took him to school? Because he supposed to got dropped out Sunday, but it was raining so bad, it had a flood. And one thing about me, I cannot drive in the rain. So it was a flood, and I couldn't drive in the rain, so I let my son stay at my dad's house until Monday morning. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I will never forget this day. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. My car, I was on the phone with Shamar. Shamar was at Flex, and we was talking on the phone. And Shamar was telling me that he's finna get ready to leave Flex to come to my house. I was like, okay, you come on, so come on home. Just come on home, sister. So he was coming to my house. The whole time me and Shamar on the phone, it's pitch dark outside, y'all. I go in some water that I thought I was drowning, everything. But I had to remember, I had to get out this car. So the whole time, y'all, I'm calling Alvo. I'm telling Alvo to come help me push my car out. The water not that deep, but at that time, I didn't think it was that deep. I'm like, Alvo, it's not deep. If you get one side, I get one side, we can push this car out. This man told me straight up like this, and it's 7 o'clock in the morning, this man told me, I'm sick. Coming down there, pushing the car.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I never forgot that. He helped me get my car out that water. When I got back to my house and my car was out that water and it was sitting on the side till a tow truck come pick it up, Alvo told me, I'm finna get ready to go. I said, where you going, Alvo? Oh, I'm going to my best friend's house. I ain't gonna lie, he cleaned up my house. He wasn't sick no more. He got up, went to his best friend's house. The whole time he at his best friend's house, he over there with a whole nother nigga. He's over there with, y'all, my car, when they let me tell y'all something. If somebody ever told y'all this, y'all believe them. But when you don't have to leave, you're dry and stranded. And when I tell y'all, I learned that definition with Alvo to the point that I can't never forget it. And soon my car went down, gone. And I ain't never hear from him again. And when my car got there, got thinking about me no more. And so, let's answer that. Why you had to get a police a fake name? Why you couldn't just say, what's your name if you have a good credit? Good name. That's because you already got a case open and you want to run for that also. In my house, your probation officer was looking for you and you had to tell her, and I had to help you by sending you money to get your probation off a little bit, but you still owe her money. Let's talk about that.
Oh, shit, here we go again.
And that's why you left and never came back to that side of the town. Let's talk about that. You went and stole that money out of Burger King, out of your cash register, and got with Clue and goddamn BB and J-Rock and Josh. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how they was looking for you down in that little small town, and you ain't never go back down there. You left all your old antique ass furniture, got mad at Josh, and you turned your lights off, and got mad at Josh because he didn't want to move out, and Josh had to go move back with his mama because you want to rob Burger King. When you was drunk, it seems like every time you drunk, you want somebody to do something to you. But then you get on this internet and you play the great word, or you play, I was groomed by these people. It's so crazy how you been groomed by everybody you was cool with. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. Alvo, out of all people, Alvo is the victim, and he the only one that been freaking American person in jail for falsely accusing of saying that somebody tried to. This is who y'all look up to? This is who y'all give y'all money to? I could have been your son. These people could be your son, your nephew, your cousin. And you got this po-ass man sitting on live 24/7 saying that everybody tried to grape him. And this is what y'all applaud. This is what y'all uplift. A victim at psych. Everybody he get around, all of a sudden, everybody touching on him. He's a grown-ass man.
Exactly.
He said Shamar touched him when we seen they was in a relationship. He said Clue tried to touch him when we seen what Clue said what happened. He said me. He said Josh. He said CJ. He said all these people. But he never say what he does.
We're twins.
That's right.
Clock it. He never speak out about what he does. He never get on here and say, well, I did this, well, I want to do this. He play with y'all mindset. And he know how to make y'all feel like, oh, this happened. And I believe Alvo. Y'all ran his mouth to Messy Dog, telling Messy Dog what a f*** they. The same person who claimed that you got all this, same person who dogged you out. But when you had to go run to him to get some information because you don't like me. But it's the same person you gave stated. You didn't care about my health. You didn't care about my son's health. You didn't want health because at that time Shamar was living with me. Move. Then not only that, you try to get back connected with me, and I avoided. I was gonna go for it. You thought I was like Lucky Charms. Yeah. Oh my Goldie. Goldie go. Oh yeah, I love gold. Goldilocks. You thought I was gonna be the slow get on the train and go meet you at a Piedmont Park just so we could sit apart and make up a fake life. You had to go do. You knew I wasn't going for it no more. That's why you went with Shamarco, because you know he's easy influence. You could say B, and he gonna automatically say yes, because he want a boyfriend. So you was easy. Shamar is already easily influenced. So you knew how to get up on him and you knew how to try to make something out of something when you never liked that boy. You never liked that boy. And that's why you're not going to be blessed, because you used on that disabled boy. You made that disabled boy feel like you loved him, like you liked him, and you didn't even like the disabled boy. You liked the clout and the motion that was behind it. Because if you liked him, you would have set your ass in that back seat and you would let your man goddamn get that money.
Yes, definitely.
You the reason why Shamar, you are. Because what you was doing was, while you were too busy trying to be his boyfriend, you want to be the furniture. You want to get on this internet and try to argue with all the people who he was working with. If they didn't want to work with you, if they didn't want you to record, you made Shamar cut all these people out if it ain't benefiting you. If you wasn't getting no clap behind it, or if you wasn't getting no acknowledgement behind it, you made Shamar cut him off. And that's when Shamar's career declined it, because of you. You came in Shamar's life, Shamar was doing amazing. He didn't need no fuck. I don't even like Gap Mouth, but Gap Mouth makes sure his career was going to the top. He didn't need you. You came in with an alternator and you left what you and easily stole from Shamar. And now Shamar over there getting sued because of what y'all have done.
But now I know y'all not down there being stingy with that like button. Woo-wee, that was tea for me. Not both Tommy and Alvo being right tonight or last night, or you know what I mean. Eat, 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 eat. And it's crazy how it's, again, the wrong messenger, but right message. Now, usually it's my job to clock the tea and the lies. Let me find out they were so mad they both stayed on subject tonight. And I'm not sure if Tommy realized it or not, but he just admitted how much of a good friend Shamar really was. Saying that Shamar wanted to go to the hospital with him when Alvo popped his arm out. Came down there with him when his car was stuck in the water and sat for hours until he got it back. He even sent Shamar to go looking for Alvo when he was scared that Alvo was going to try to put the paws on him again. And even though everyone claims Shamar loses every fight he's in, one thing he is going to do is get in the paint for you. Now, I'm sure Tommy is only being slightly nice because he's beefing with Alvo currently. So hopefully Shamar doesn't get manipulated again. In my opinion, every last single one of these folks just needs to stay away from each other. And dang, Messy Dog be going so deep he got everybody moving. Tommy said he wasn't about to have no pizza showing up. But woo-wee, it's always a wild ride with them.
Got a bus, so it's gonna be a light here. We ain't duck a little nigga, we right here. We ain't cuffin', we giving the pipe.
No, so basically, okay, so this how Cameo work. Because y'all don't know about Cameo. I'm just now knowing about this. So basically what's gonna, what Cameo is that it's like an app that actually is like a business app. Meaning like, if you got a hair business that you want me to promote, boom, you gotta send deposit there. And then you tell me what you want me to say on, you know what I'm saying, the video or whatever. Once you send deposit, I'm gonna say, hey, y'all go, you know what I'm saying, support such. Alright? You know what I mean? Yeah. She said pay your own rent. Oh my God. What? What's going on? But no, go download the app, Cameo. Go follow my Cameo on the Cameo, so that way that the support that follow that page could see. You feel me? The money gonna come straight to me. Yeah, you know, Zeus did me right. They hooked me out. They hooked me up.
Well, the irony of it all, if you're a real bedtime bandit, then you know that I said a little while ago that Shamar reminds me of Scarlett, just because of how they both seem to be local rappers. seem a little timid to go outside of their normal surroundings, even if it means missing opportunities and not them linking up. I'm like, what in the F? Shamar was on live advertising his Cameo, so y'all go check that out if it sounds like something you can be interested in. This video super chat shout out goes to my A1 Day 1, Nikki Mosley. Thank you for holding your girl down. I really appreciate all the love and support you show your girl. Not you dropping a little bag on your girl every now and then. I really appreciate it. Honestly, I don't care if it was 50 cents. It's definitely something that you didn't have to give. Love y'all. Peace.